Yeah, all right, fuckers and fuckettes. Now, it has come to my attention that several fast food franchise employees have decided to go on strike for higher wages. They're wanting $15 an hour for working at McDonald's. Oh shit. Let me think about this here. Now, fuck you. Ain't happening. If you work at a franchise that I own, you was fired this morning. Good deal. This is Florida. I don't need a goddamn reason. Meanwhile, let's think about this. Let's examine this in depth. Now, a private first class in our military, that's an E3, makes a whopping, he's on salary, that ain't an hourly wage, and puts in about 90 hours a week, which comes out to less than $5 an hour. That's the God's honest truth right there. So, what makes a McDonald's employee or a Burger King employee or a Carl's Jr. employee or a Checkers employee worth more than someone in our military? Not a goddamn thing, but they make that anyway at $7.50 an hour minimum wage. Plus the employer's got to kick in and match their Social Security contribution, pay for their fucking insurance. That's why McDonald's employees are part-time. It ain't worth, the job requirement for a goddamn fast food restaurant, a Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, all of them, any of the franchises, is what? Warm body. It's a job that a fucking 15-year-old with parental permission, you got to have that signed parents' permission before you can hire them. If they're 15. At 16, some states you still got to have it. Florida doesn't give a shit if they're 16. They can work as long as they're still in school. And they can work with parents' permission if they're not. But they got to have that work permit. It's a job that a 15-year-old can do. And when I was growing up, 13, 14-year-olds was getting their parents to sign that work slip. I'm not kidding. It's not a career, folks. It's the fast food industry. You want a career, you go out and find a real job. If you're over the age of 20 and working at a fast food franchise, you're either the manager, fresh out of prison and took that job until you can find a real job, or, what's the politically correct term for the rest of them? A fucking loser! God damn! You think some minimum wage fast food goddamn job is supposed to make you a living? No, it's not. I mean, the kid working at a grocery store doing the stocking, he deserves to make, $10, $12 an hour because he's loading and unloading trucks like a motherfucker every goddamn day and then taking the shit off and stocking the shelves. A kid working at McDonald's is flipping burgers, scratching their dick, picking their nose, standing around, might unload one truck a week, or certain franchises that I know personally, hey, the truck comes in, you get what, 10 or 12 boxes, 20 boxes of shit a day, you throw it in the fucking freezer and the cooks do the rest. Yeah, it's real simple. You want a fucking career, you go find a real job. Fast food industry ain't a real job. It's something a 15-year-old can do. It is not skilled labor. It never has been. In fact, every franchise that I've ever had my fingers in, pretty much there's a goddamn master book that comes with it when you buy the franchise that teaches you how to train them. Well, I understand there's, Burger King has their burger college so you can become a manager, but that pretty much explains why Burger King's got all them fucking assistant managers, because really, the only one that's going to make manager is the one that the franchise owner likes, unless it's a company store, then there might be 2 managers, one for each shift. What do you think about all this shit? You think a McDonald's employee, say it out loud, you think a McDonald's employee, a Burger King, a Carl's Jr. employee, a Checkers employee, you think any of them do enough work to make $15 an hour?
Nope.
Is that some kind of super skilled labor that they deserve to be making more than the guy doing actual skilled labor?
Nope.
Y'all want...
My niece just got hired in at a car factory.
Yeah, and that's decent money. That's
and
something to make a career out of.
she's starting out at 16 an hour.
Yeah.
But you gotta work your buns off.
Yeah. Which niece?
Brookie.
Oh, okay. I thought she had a decent job to begin with. Oh, no, that's...
No, she was the one with waitressing.
Okay. But anyway, it's real simple. I can't see any way to argue for the side of the people working at the fast food restaurants thinking that that shit should be a career. I mean, that's the job you take in fucking high school so that you can buy your little car or pay your gas money because your parents, really shouldn't have to be paying for that shit for you. That's the job you take if you just got out of prison and you need some money coming in until you can find a real job.
Besides, if you had to pay $15 an hour,
Yeah, fucking...
a burger would cost you $6.
More than that.
Well, I'm saying, you wouldn't be able to afford fast food then.
Yeah. I mean, who would go to a fast food restaurant? Y'all go... How many of y'all can tell me you gonna come into... Let's see, I know this off the top of my head. How many of y'all gonna pay $8.13 for a fucking burger at one of my franchises? I don't think that would happen. How many fast food employees have y'all ever seen that could even get some shit right? I mean, come on. I don't care if it's Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, fucking Checkers. They all need a third goddamn window to fix the shit that they fucked up when they handed it to you at the second window. Come on. You go inside, they still fuck shit up. The job requirement is warm body, period.
One time
It's intended for high school kids.
I placed an order at the counter, and I said, and a drink. And she gives me my burger and my fries, and I'm standing there, and she says, "Oh, did you want a cup?" I said, "Well, yeah, I need a cup to put the drink in."
I take it that was around the corner, down yonder.
No, it was on one of my trips.
Oh, okay.
Probably Georgia or someplace, I don't know. "Did you want a cup?" He said, "Yeah."
I mean, quite frankly, the issue of... See, I've still got a little bar up on the state line. I don't have anything to do with its day-to-day operations or anything else that I've got my fingers in. I stay back in the background. I don't do shit. However, that bar a few years ago, the girls working the stage got all pissed off, said that they shouldn't have to pay stage rent. When they weren't making their money back. Well, I told them, get better looking. Because you see, the good looking ones was making more than their money back on that stage rent. And that's really how that business works. You want to get up on that stage, it's your artistic expression, that's what gets us around the law. you're renting the stage, you know, $100 gets you 4 15-minute spots a night. You know, why in the fuck would any club or bar want to pay them girls to be on that stage, even if you didn't have the legal barrier in place? Why would you want to keep some ugly bitch on the payroll? Because they don't bring the customers in. If they can't make their stage rent and then make enough to live on, well, hey, that should tell them they shouldn't be stripping. Same thing with the fast food industry. If you ain't making $15 an hour, well, obviously you're not the fucking manager, and obviously you're just a grunt that has no real job requirement or responsibility other than show up, and most of y'all can't even show up on time most of the time. Sit out back smoking fucking weed, don't even pass me the fucking joint or pipe, hell. Shit. That's my 2 cents on the subject. Well, I'll let y'all fuckers and fuckheads later. Hey, get up and hit that button.